really think we're giving up our keycards? You might as well open fire now.
Don't make empty threats you can't keep. You pull anything stupid, everyone in this room dies.
Go ahead, open fire. My boys will flood the room if anyone fires a shot.
Likewise, my men will wipe out anyone that fires one shot on them.
Are you insinuating my guys aren't good enough to take on your unit?
Only because they're greatly mismatched.
You really want to push that button?
Let's not resort to anything drastic now. I thought I'd finish you off back in the vault. What the hell are you doing here? Touche, newbie. Maybe you would have me kill you instead. I gave you a chance to leave. I noticed you need to ram it, kid. This whiny, sarcastic dialogue is the kind of thing that made me cut you out of my final plan. Once I had the keycards and a clear path, you became nothing but a roadblock to me and you had to go. Only a vault kid would be this naive. Should have learned not to trust everyone so blindly. It's not hard to control others into doing tasks for you when you promise a reward. No, instead you actually had to follow through and pay up. Absolutely not. If I stand down, the others will immediately open fire on me. I'm not that stupid. Even after I attempted to kill you, you're still being friendly towards me? What's your game here? What are you trying to pull? How do I have your word that I won't get killed immediately? In a way, I suppose I would have it coming. It's a little out of the ordinary that you would extend an olive branch after I had attempted to get you out of the way in such an extreme manner. I know you'd probably do the same to me that I did to you if you knew it was coming. Your demeanor is humbling, to say the least. Fine, I'll stand down. I hate doing so, but you're correct that it's not worth getting myself killed.
So you're the one whose people jumped us, huh? Impressive use of an ambush to try to take the prize for yourself. It won't work here, though. If that is indeed true, then the timing was incredibly convenient. Anyway, why are you here? That's incredibly brave. An ally of the people who killed one of my men, asking me to call off my unit and stand down. Especially when the other people are allied with enemies of the Enclave. Do you really think I'm that dense? Flattery only goes so far to convince a man that his mind is made up, but if you wish, I'll play along. How exactly am I in a no-win scenario? As much as you probably want me to, I can't. Not when it's the Brotherhood I'd be making concessions to. You seem to be incredibly good-natured. Your parents raised you right, it seems. I can't make excuses for what Colonel Autumn and his unit pulled at Project Purity. There aren't many left in the ranks of the Enclave that abide by honor and dignity. They forget that the innocent of the wastes aren't the enemy. And now I'm speaking with someone who was a victim of Colonel Autumn's blinding incompetence. You have every reason to hate the Enclave, but do know we're not all like him. So you win. I'll stand down. Make sure the others do as well. Outsider, what in God's name are you doing jumping between us all? Why should I concede anything to the Enclave, especially if the rumors are true about the technology inside the vault? The Brotherhood just simply cannot let this bank fall into the hands of the Enclave. God knows what they would do with whatever they find in the bank vault. I'm prepared to fight to the death over the bank vault, even with my two brothers across enemy lines. As ridiculous as it sounds, the Enclave just simply cannot access the vault on my watch. It is stubborn, but I've watched too many of my peers get gunned down by Enclave soldiers to concede anything to them. I just simply cannot concede to them as it stands. I'll only do so if the others do as well. I do not trust any of them.
Kid, you're making a big mistake getting in the middle of this. I'm not willing to let these jarheads screw up my father's work, of course. The Brotherhood wants to take the vault for themselves, and the Enclave wants to destroy the vault just to spite the Brotherhood. Quite petty. Whereas my father just simply wants to enter the vault to learn more about pre-war technology and preserve it for future generations. I have one goal right now. Make sure these guys don't screw up my father's plans. I already explained this, didn't I? I didn't think he was capable at this point. Therefore, the duty fell to me to finish his work. But clearly he's capable because you're here jawing off to me, and I know you didn't get this far without him. I guess you have a point. If you can convince those two idiots in front of us to stand down, then I will also.
Stand down, boys. We'll never get into the vault if we kill each other.
Lower your weapons, everyone. It's done.
Yeah, we finally get to see what's inside the vault.
I don't think that's gonna happen, Sam.
What are you talking about?
Your half-assed job of hiding my brother's group in Greenwood almost completely derailed my plan to complete my father's work.
You fucking told me to, you grimy ass. You told me to dispose of the people I brought in here in a timely fashion.
And in the process, almost got my father and his group killed by revealing his location. One of the key cards was almost lost. You're a liability, Sam.
So, what are you saying, Sterling?
I'm saying your road ends here. It's one less problem that has to be dealt with. He put up a good front, but he wasn't as much of an ally to my cause as any of us thought. Sam was only ever supposed to get my father's key card. I wanted to finish James's work for him because I felt at his age he probably couldn't. Clearly I was wrong, because I'm sure he didn't get this far without his aid. Sam, however, had different plans. He had no problem stabbing my brother's group in their backs, and I felt he'd try the same with me. I clearly couldn't trust him anymore. Sam had to be disposed of before he screwed us all over. Go push the switch. It's behind the desk. So that's my brother in front of me. Never thought I'd see him again. I'll stay up here with Tank and Chains. You take Lizzie to the vault to meet up with my father. I have some things to discuss with Jeremy. I'll be down when we're done here. Is it done? They went on ahead to make sure there weren't any surprises downstairs. This is as far as we've ever gotten. This is where we were stopped last time when the original plan went sideways and we had to run for it. We thought Ralph went to go disable the lock, but he bailed on us and left the three of us to die here. I guess it serves us right for trusting him in the first place, but that's in the past. Anyway, it's just Lizzie, Ralph, and you joining us then? Alright, let's head down.
Jimmy! Ralph, he...
What, Marion? What happened?
Ralph had a heart attack. He's... So, do we continue?
I know it's extremely cold to say, but we can come this far to stop now. We'll give him a proper burial when we get back to the surface.
Okay, I'll stay here with Ian. You take them to the vault.
We'll be back shortly.
You seem more nervous than excited.
You're damn right I'm nervous. Down here. After all these years, it's finally open. I can't believe it.
Believe it, Dad. We pulled it off.
Let's get in here and read the rules. There's a keypad on the far side of this hallway. What could be behind that door that needs a separate code inside a bank vault? Oh, gee, what a lucky guess. Who'd have thought you were good enough to guess the code on the first shot?
Hello, ma'am. Hello, ma'am.
Another keypad. What if there's something around here that gives us this code? Could work.
Howdy, fellow dweller. Please do not disturb the overseer. He is napping right now.
Oh, poor thing. Doesn't realize what happened to the overseer.
Elizabeth, are you seriously feeling sorry for a robot right now?
He has a name, you jerk. Rusty's been locked up in his vault all by himself for all these years now. Bless his CPU.
You really are feeling sorry for it.
I want to take him back to the shack. Maybe if I can fix his weapons and configure his IFF parameters.
We really don't have the time for this right now. Maybe later.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Move along, please. Move along, please.
Looks like everyone in the pod's died. These must have been really important people. They must have tried to half-ass a cryogenic storage room. Looks like everyone in the pod's died. These must have been really important people.
What? Oh.
Elizabeth, get everyone down here immediately. They have to see this.
So, what these pods are is a simulation of pre-war America built for U.S. senators?
Exactly. It's as if the war never happened for them.
Oh, to be able to access that simulation, it must be amazing.
It'd be amazing if any of us could. Appears you need a special chip embedded in your head to even access this.
Clearly to make sure they could live in the fantasy world undisturbed.
I think I could probably break it and gain access, but it could take months.
I'll get back to the Capitol and ask Lyons if he can spare anyone. Likewise, I'm going to take a solo trip back and see what HQ can spare.
What are you gonna do?
I'm staying here until I break into this simulation. This is part of my life's work. I'm going to see this through to the end.
You can't just camp out in this vault the rest of your life.
What else am I going to do at this point, Liz? Just throw my arms up in the air and give up after all this time?
Oh, stubborn old man.
Should we stay behind?
Free to do what you wish. I made my choice.
That's your choice, old man. I'll be back. I'm taking my people back to Steric Island.
Well, now that I think about it, there's one thing we have left to do before I set up camp here.
I think I know what you're talking about already.
Come with me. Such a shame that he didn't even get to see the inside of the vault. Godspeed, you old bastard.
If only we could have pulled it off the first time, instead of waiting till we were nothing but a bunch of old codgers reliving our glory days.
We were so close to our goal. His heart just couldn't take the stress anymore.
And Natalie, I hope your pain eases soon. I know it's not easy to lose a loved one. Unless they're years back with my wife. I'm glad to hear that. I'm sure he'd be as well. I suppose you're ready to get home, kid. This door leads to the car tunnel underneath that comes out of the bridge tunnel exit. The tunnel comes out on the south side of the eastern shore. You can travel back north to get back to the capital. If you ever come back to Maddox Island, you will not be able to get here this way. No one else knows this door is working but me. I'll have to lock a door behind you so none of the neighborhood kids decide to come poking around. I guess it is. Who knows, our paths may cross again sometime down the road. Anyway, get going, kid. It's a bit of a walk, but you're more than capable of handling it. It's been fun. Hope you make it home safe.
Thank you for playing Washington's Malevolence. It really means a great deal to me that you played this mod all the way through to the end. I hope you enjoyed your time in Maddox Island, and I apologize if you didn't, but I still appreciate you finishing the main quest. I hope to have a new experience for you eventually, but after 5 years of development, I'm going to be taking a break. Thanks again for playing. Team Silent Pizza. And that does it for me for this playthrough. I enjoyed the mod. Thank you Garfield and Nuka-Cola V13 for answering my questions. Don't know if both of you are the same person under a different name, but if not, thanks to both of you. So, yeah. Whatever next project you guys are doing, I'll look forward towards it later.